On today's episode, we'll be talking about performance management. I have attached a guide and framework to help with your performance driven culture in your organization and how that balances accountability with growth. We're going to talk about how to build a performance driven culture in your organization, organizational success, team excellence, individual performance, and performance standard. How to collaborate and achieve a shared objective between you and your employees or your staff. Having a clear expectations and aligned personal goals. We want to make sure the expectations and goals you have for your team is realistic and doable. We want to make sure that there is a strong performance culture that starts. It's clear. The standard is clear, and leaders must align individual contributions with organization objective. Clear expectation, very very important. Measure benchmarks for success. Here are some goal setting. While you're setting some goals for your staff, for your team, make sure these goals are achievable. They are realistic goals. Link those goals with daily tasks and review them regularly. Instead of an annual performance review, try to do it as often as possible. That way, you have an idea where your team is and what they're up to, what they're good at, what they're not good at. You always want to have a timeline for it. Give them some specific examples and balance perspective for future focused solution. We want to make sure that everything is going smoothly and expectations are met. Provide ongoing feedback that balances recognition with developmental coaching. It could be coaching online or in person. Next, addressing those challenges that can come in the way, get in the way of their performance. There are a few things that can get in the way of their performance. The number one is miscommunication or no communication at all. If they have no idea what's expected, what the goals are, or the organization culture is, there is no way they can deliver something they don't understand. So making sure there is a clear goal and task for them to perform, that way they can be good at it, or you expect them to be good at it. Look beyond their symptoms to understand skill gap. We want to understand the skill gap. Misaligned expectations, make sure those expectations are realistic, like I mentioned, or personal factors that may get in the way. Have those tough conversations. Sometimes it's hard, it's difficult. Address the issues directly with specific examples, clear expectation, and supportive tone. We have talked about your tone and body language when having a conversation personally or professionally. Try to make sure that you are mindful of your tone and body language. Develop a plan. You want to develop a plan, an improvement plan that you can go by. Create a structured performance improvement plan with specific milestone. Give a deadline and make sure they do have the resources to meet those goals. Check in every now and then, monitor their progress as they go, and make sure that they are doing good and your goals are met. At the end of the day, that's the goal. Lastly, I will talk about rewards. There are ways you can reward your staff and employees. It can be financial reward besides the wages they're getting. We always encourage businesses to reward their staff for job well done or staff that just going above and beyond. It can be employee of the month or employee of the year. Performance management to have that way you're keeping track of everything that's going on, visualize process, facilitate ongoing feedback conversation, have those conversations. The recognition system, I just talked about that, making sure that they are being recognized for job well done. That makes them even do better and better. Ethical implementation, fair process, avoid discrimination while you're having those tough discussions and conversation, and putting your performance management team together and doing your performance appraisal. Make sure that you avoid discrimination. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.